clap your hands. So thank you very much for coming today. This is my PowerPoint presentation. Today we will speak about faith, importance of faith, and success partnerships. These are two main topics, but we will speak about some other important things which are related to devotee care. And so a few years ago in Italy, we had attended a program in the mountains near Bologna, and Niranjan Maharaj was present, and he has developed a very large devotee care system in Ukraine. He has invested a lot of energy and time to do that. So because he is experienced with devotee care, we asked him, what is most important in devotee care? And he said to help people to grow their faith, to develop their faith in Krishna. So therefore, we have this verse from the Bhagavad Gita, which speaks about faith, and that those who are faithless, they will actually leave, they will fall down. Now, a natural next question is how to develop faith. And natural answer to this is to associate with those who have faith. And of course, faith is developed by practicing the process of Krishna consciousness seriously and sincerely. But when we see that someone is convinced, it's easier for us to become convinced. So we are helping devotees with their body, mind and spirit, and especially on the spiritual side, what is very important is to grow faith, to have faith. And when people have faith, they can face anything. When they can have faith in God, they can face anything because they know God is in charge, God cares, God is here, and no matter how hard it is, something will come out of it, and ultimately it will be beneficial for everyone. So if I would ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is your faith in Krishna, what would you say? 10? Any 11s or 12s? Did you send him the file or send somebody else?
10. I sent you a file. I still have battery.
You still have battery? Okay.
She answered 10.
She's 10?
I answered 5. When I agree with you, when I believe in God, everything becomes useless.
Then it's 15. Anybody else wants to share your number?
It's very hard for me to rationalize that.
To measure with numbers. You can be like approximately, you can say, between 1 and 10. Yes. Now, if we have faith, so what do we have faith in? I mean, you have faith at 10, so what do you believe in? What is behind this faith?
Faith in the sense like, I'm here because of his, I have faith on Krishna, it's like that.
What if bad things start to happen to you and then you start to feel like God has abandoned me? What, will you still have faith?
Yes, I have faith.
If you end up in prison or end up at the bottom of the ocean, or
I feel like everything is happening because of him and everything is for good.
this is why I have given you a name Mahaprasad. You're so enthusiastic. But one reality about devotee care is that everybody's faith will be tested. And you as a helper, you as a mentor, you as a spiritual guide, you have to help people to keep faith in difficult times. To keep faith in difficult times. Especially when the faith is tested, when they come through difficult times, when they ask, why me? So therefore, we have to help people to make sense of suffering, to find meaning in suffering, deeper meaning in suffering. Why me is a question that consciously or unconsciously many conditioned souls, including many devotees, ask. And my question to you is, why not you? Oh, I'm an angel. I'm innocent. I'm an angel, I'm innocent. Or I'm innocent victim also. Now, if law of karma is true, and we understand that actually on a deeper level there is no injustice, then we have nothing to complain about. And even we can complain that God is reducing our karma. In the Bhagavatam 10:14, chapter 10, Canto 10, chapter 14, text 8, it is said that God is giving us less than we deserve. So it's unfair, but in the opposite direction. We think it's unfair that we get more than we deserve, but actually it's unfair, you're getting less than you deserve.
I have a question in relation to faith. It's when you face difficult situation in any sphere of life that is not related to devotees, it's somewhat easy to think that Krishna's testing me and it's easy to keep your faith. Sometimes, however, we experience difficulty directly related to devotees, and sometimes even with spiritual master. And this is where I felt like personally that where the faith was really, really challenged. What would you say if the person that you actually is a support, or you associated with the person that has the faith and you're linking to that person, and then in some way or other the challenge comes from that source that is a source of faith as well. So how would you comment on that?
If you are Krishna conscious, then you will have compass, internal compass, and you will know what is right. Sometimes even spiritual master can be wrong. Maybe he doesn't understand something about you or your life, or maybe he's not wrong. Maybe you don't understand his instruction. You don't understand why he is acting in a certain way. And I cannot say one or the other. There is both cases when Guru can be wrong and Guru can be right, and you are wrong. So we have to see what is the truth there. And for this, it's good if you can speak with someone you trust and who is very neutral, who is objective, who can see from both his side and your side and God's side, and then, come to some kind of a sane conclusion. We sometimes make conclusions because we are conditioned, and because our perception is blurred. And sometimes it's true that even experienced devotees, senior devotees, famous devotees make mistakes, and sometimes people lose faith because of their decisions or of their action, and sometimes they also fall down. Or they are not a good example. So these things are there, and we have to see what is the case. And when we are discussing things, then what we should look for is to see what is the truth here. Because if you are sincere, truth will always set you free. Even if it's not pleasant. Jesus said, and the truth will set you free. But I have added to this biblical sentence, but first it will disturb you. First it will disturb you. Especially if your ego is big. if our ego is big, then it will disturb us. But if we are sincere, we can swallow it. We can say, yeah, this is true, I have to change this. Or so it's a delicate thing. And your point is very important. When your faith is challenged by someone who is supposed to be your source of faith, then you have to be very Krishna conscious, so that you don't shake, you don't become shaken by this, but you still. I mean, like my guru left, so if guru leaves, it's a big test, it's a big challenge. But fortunately, I had early in my devotional life similar challenge where one authority left, and I was so shocked, and that I didn't know that devotees leave, especially senior devotees, or that they have conflicts and things like that. And I think we should open. We need air.
Yeah, you need air.
So. And then I survived this, I recovered from this, and I understood that my spiritual life doesn't depend on if somebody leaves, it's my responsibility. And so your spiritual life doesn't depend on the fact if guru is right or wrong. And many people have found it as a reason, I can say also excuse, but as a reason to go back to Maya because guru has left. To go back to Maya because guru has left. This is, you can say, one of the strongest reasons to leave, because you had so much faith, you have seen your guru as God, and because he left, then you think, oh, it doesn't work, Krishna consciousness doesn't work. If it doesn't work for him, then what about me? I mean, he's so elevated and things like that. But you have your own relationship with Krishna, you have a relationship with Prabhupada and his teachings, and you have to take responsibility for your own spiritual life. And in a sense, you can consult with, if you have doubts in the instructions of your spiritual master, you can ask some senior devotees, what do they think about this? And they can give you various perspectives, and you can gain more insight into what's happening and to find out what is the truth here. And it's not easy to face the truth. It's not easy to admit something, especially if it's about us, what I need to change. And sometimes Maya is so powerful that everyone sees our illusion except us. And then we think that everybody else is wrong, but usually 99% it's not true. That when everybody is saying one thing and you are saying another thing, usually we need to change and we need to understand something. But again, there is another scenario where everybody may be wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's say about our standards, maybe eating standards or something. Everybody says it's okay to eat this. And you say, no, Prabhupada didn't approve this, so I'm not going to eat it, even if I, whatever, have to follow. So in that sense, you can be, you can, stand in the crowd, in that sense. But when there is a case where you need to change something, or you're doing something wrong, or we have to be able to admit and to change, to say that yes, I need to change, and humbly admit. And it's very difficult to do that. And people leave because of this, because they get offended. And being offended, being disappointed, these things all come from false ego, actually. Who am I to be disappointed? Who am I to be offended? I'm not God.
Yeah, you said very nicely, thank you.
But it doesn't mean we should unlimitedly tolerate torture. We have to protect ourselves. On the outside we have, but internally we know it's not an accident that this is happening. This person is giving me trouble. It's not an accident. It's some kind of Krishna's test, Krishna's arrangement. I have to learn something. There is one example where
But you said this.
boyfriend, later you can make comments. Their boyfriend has killed a girl, and her mother is devoted Christian, and she forgave him, but she made sure he is in prison. Even in prison, she will bring him something, and because she forgave him, really, she forgave him internally.
This is really true?
Yes,
It happened.
yes. Externally, she made sure that justice is done according to law. So, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Internally, you see. Hare Krishna.
Okay, I'm working. Sorry,
It's a lesson.
My local like Lord Shiva. Internally, you understand that it's not an accident. You're forgiving. You know you are not an angel. You have done wrong in the past, but externally you have to protect yourself or protect others. And in this way, in this way you are dealing with the truth. So is this a little bit more clear?
So can we say that in every devotee's life, actually Krishna intentionally tests devotee's faith?
Oh yeah, all the time.
But you yesterday, do you say when necessary use the violence? We are not pacifists.
Yes. Yeah.
It's contrary a little bit.
No, we are peaceful. We are peaceful. We are not for violence. Our main weapon is the holy name. We chanting. We want to destroy demoniac consciousness, but if needed, we need to protect ourselves physically. Like in Belgrade, Chetniks, these paramilitary people, they came and shoot at devotees during the Sunday feast. Imagine if somebody comes with a weapon here, and from that day we have security outside. Then they didn't come. We have a security. We have. I don't know if devotee had a weapon, but he was a ninja, and he was there. And at one Harinam, after the war, these same Chetniks, they wanted to make disturbance, and we had devotees in ordinary clothes going along with the Harinam, and if some of these people want to disturb it, they would stop them. And you can see this, there is a video about this. So we have to use, if needed, I mean, we could fight, we can kill everybody if you like, in one way or the other. But we don't want to kill the bodies of people, we want to kill the demoniac mentality, and we want everybody to live peacefully and happily. But Arjuna was in such a position that he had to fight, so Krishna told him to fight. So, Krishna, I mean, if you know about non-violence, that also comes from Krishna, this principle, it also comes from God. So both principles come from God, both violence and non-violence.
But if someone attacks us, pontos de guerra.
You have to protect yourself somehow.
It's quite simple.
Use their energy against them.
Jiu-jitsu.
Is it Qigong or?
No, I think it's Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, okay.
Yes.
If he does like this, then what do you do?
I don't know. I get the punch.
No, you take one piece of wood and smash it. then
A stone.
they do maybe like this, and you just. I mean, I'm not against martial arts, but maybe they know also
A
how.
knife, for example.
No, don't use knife. No, you better. I mean, also Krishna will protect.
Conversation.
You can tell them, please don't hit me. You can give them prashadam, give them food. Yeah. Okay. So anything else about faith, and then we can also move on to. So we will start. We will stop at 5 to 8, and I want to spend some time with the success partnership. But if you have any questions about faith, please pose them now.
I would like to ask if it is possible, is it okay that sometimes we have more faith and then we have less faith?
Is it
Maybe
okay?
it should be okay at the beginning, yes, and then we grow. It should be more stable.
So how is your faith?
Well, it's very stable. Sometimes it's more than 10, sometimes it's 3 or 4. I don't know, but I think it depends on me, on my ego, that a lot of fears that I have inside, sometimes they are stronger than my faith, but sometimes my faith is stronger. But you know, my faith sometimes is a little bit, well, there are many things that that I can't explain. Some ideas that come to me to solve the problems in my everyday life, in my relationships, and they are so very uncommon that sometimes I have enough faith to do like these ideas I think that they say to do. But sometimes my fears are stronger, and well, I become very fearless and very weak and very full of doubts, and it's
What do you doubt?
Well, my doubt is that for me personally,
Yeah.
well, I would say that for me maybe my faith is very, 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 how to say, it's very against the modern world, against it's like, you know, for example, not capitalism, it's about, for example, everybody says to go to take a lot of medicines. If you have headache or something, you should take this and that, but I think that we have everything in the nature, and we can help ourselves, and my idea is that I have, my faith tells me to take, I don't know, to go to the nature, to, I don't know, to do meditation, and these things, well, in all the areas of my life, I have many, I don't know, my faith brings me a lot of extraordinary ideas, and I think that my mind tells me, well,
to do.
yes, not to do, and just to, well, to be, just not to believe in these things. And in these situations, my faith, well, goes down if I don't believe in these things. But if
When I speak
believe,
about faith in God, I don't speak about faith in the materialistic
Well,
society.
I know, but well, I would say that, I don't know, somehow for me everything is interconnected. Faith in God and faith in some many things. Well,
So if you believe in natural medicine, that's faith in God. That's connected to
But
faith in God.
you must go to doctor when we are sick.
Yes. Sometimes even go to a normal doctor because you don't have any other way to solve something. I'm speaking, okay, I mean, it's true. It's true that everything is interrelated, but it's, I think, spiritual guide needs to help people to see how God is behind everything. Every problem, every success, every opportunity. And I want to go back to my question that I asked, that when you believe in God, what do you believe in relation to Him?
Can I answer?
You can?
When I believe in God, as I want to believe every day, is exactly what He said. It gives me the strength to know that I will overcome everything. But the problem is, like she said, that sometimes this faith, I forget, not that I don't believe. It's like this Maya comes, and it's like I don't know anymore what is the real world, you see?
What is the?
The real world.
The real world is controlled by God.
Yeah.
So if you don't see God in the real world, then you will forget Him.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you will have doubts. What's happening? I mean, you are confused. If you see God in everything, you are not confused.
Yeah. It's best. Exactly what I need.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good.
You and me?
For me, I realized that I was surrendering to God finally in my life. When I realized that I was searching for the absolute, for an absolute in the wrong things, in the wrong places.
Ah, okay.
And it came to me from a perception that there is an integrity of soul, an integrity of in life, something that it's unbroken and unbreakable. And I passed through some emergencies in my life that I cannot tell you that these emergencies were provoked by me. Some emergencies come to me, and emergency after emergency, if I look to the past, I realize that I am complete. I am
Integrated.
There is an integrity. I am alive. I survive complete. And there is still a desire for life and for that absolute. So God may exist. God exists because I think it wouldn't be possible to be to persevere in this continuity.
Okay.
This
There's many ways that we can see God and understand. And one thing is, I think, important to understand that God is not only in good things, in pleasant things, but God is also in unpleasant things. And there is a reason why we have to go through different difficulties. We want to change, somebody wrote on Facebook, you want to change the situation, but actually God has given this situation so you can change. So, and what I advise is when you face a situation, ask yourself, ask God, okay, what do you want me to understand here? What do you want me to learn here? How do you want me to behave here in this situation?
For atheist people.
No, for anybody. For anybody. For devotees also. How you ask yourself this question that immediately connects you with God consciousness. And then you can try to listen from within, the answer, or maybe the answer will come from the outside. You will read something from the spiritual book, or you will meet a person, you will attend the class, and you will get answers to your question, and you will not be. Very important is to not be confused. What's happening? To be clear that the hand of God is in everything, and everything is under His supervision and under His control. That is faith. That is faith. The last words of Srila Prabhupada at his deathbed, when he was leaving his body, the last words, the last sentence, who knows what was the last sentence of Srila Prabhupada?
Love each other.
No.
No.
Krishna is how is it?
I heard he also spoke of Anashantam.
No.
He spoke about Krishna.
Last sentence.
Krishna being
Now there's one sentence, I don't remember.
last time.
Krishna?
Krishna.
Everything is controlled by God.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Everything is moving
Yeah.
and happening by the supreme will of the Lord. This consciousness is Krishna consciousness. This consciousness is Krishna consciousness. So if something happens to you unpleasant, and you blame the person who is giving you trouble, you are actually also blaming God. Because He is behind everything. He is the cause of all causes. But instead of blaming anybody, you can ask yourself, okay, what can I learn here? And what do I need to do to take advantage of this problem, to use this problem as an opportunity, to grow, to develop, to understand something. And we think blessing is when you get a lot of Mahaprasad. Mahaprasada, that's a blessing. Or blessing is when Guru pats you on the head or give you a garland. You see, oh, this is such a great blessing. But when you get terminal illness, when people insult you, when you get some injury, you don't think it's a blessing. You think, why me? I don't deserve it. I'm such a nice person.
Yeah. Checkmate.
So, but spiritual person doesn't think like that. And I have given 10 sessions on Avanti Brahmana in maybe two, 3 cities, maybe 2 places in Italy and Slovenia. And this is chapter 23 from the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. The whole story is about blaming, about not blaming.
Yeah, blaming, no? That's a lot.
Avanti Brahmana has gone through such difficulties that we probably will never face. And he understood, he didn't blame anyone, he understood, this is, when he started to have hard time, even greater difficulties than before, he started to have them when he became serious about spiritual life. So don't become serious about spiritual life. It's dangerous. But at that time he was already in such a high consciousness that nothing would shake him. People were insulting him, spitting on him, urinating on him, tying him up, beating him up. He wasn't shaken. He was fixed on his path, and ultimately he became peaceful and he was free from all these disturbances. Avanti Brahmana, there is a story in the Bhagavatam. Story in this big book, Srimad Bhagavatam. You've heard about Bhagavatam, no? Okay, Krishnapada Prabhu can explain to you, or Prabhu, what is the Bhagavatam, but not now. Not now, we can speak later. So, this story is so powerful. I wanted even to make an ebook out of it, but it will take time. This is so important. And why? Because Prabhupada said in the Nectar of Devotion that Tatenu Kampan Susamikshamano verse should be a guide of all devotees. And this is the verse which says that devotee understands whatever is happening to him, he is getting less than he deserves.
Which one is the verse, please?
10:14:8.
10:14:8.
It's also quoted, this verse is quoted in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, text 13 and 14, in the purport. This verse is quoted. And Prabhupada says, devotee never blames anyone. That's very difficult to understand. Now, if you stop blaming people, it doesn't mean you let them torture. Please don't misunderstand. Not blaming doesn't mean letting people torture you and continue torturing you. No, you have to protect yourself, you have to fight, whatever. But internally, you know that nothing is an accident. So for many people that you will counsel, this will be an issue. This is a big issue. Blaming others, blaming God, not understanding the law of cause and effect. If law of cause and effect is true, then by the consequence you can understand the cause also, if you believe in that law. And now unconsciously we are doing so many sinful activities. We are stepping on ants, by breathing we are killing, by cooking we are killing. That's why we are offering food, because then it becomes purified. Even now we are doing so many activities which can bring reaction, but what have we done in the past? We have no idea. If Yamaraj will show us the video recording of these activities, we would be shocked. We have been cruel and all kinds of things. I don't know, maybe you can, if you are sincerely introspective, you can see in yourself maybe like bad tendencies, or things like maybe hate or envy, or things like, or you want to revenge and things like this. So I don't think anybody is free from this 100%. And these are also from the past. These are impressions from the past. So this is such an important thing. This is related to faith. And when you stop blaming, you become so peaceful. You become so peaceful. You can practice spiritual life forever. You don't even care if you will get liberated in this life. I mean, you are ready to go for next 50,000 lifetimes, but you know, I'm on the right path, and I know how to think, and I know that God is there, and I know that I'm not an angel, and I'm going to continue no matter what. But if we are stuck, blaming, complaining, accusing others, doing ego battles, and not forgiving also, not forgiving, this is a big step. I mean, I work with devotees for 20, 30 years. Not forgiving is a big step, even for devotees. Then we will remain in that position until we understand. And it is said that we have to come back as many times as needed to learn a lesson. The same lesson. So can you imagine?
In the place where I live, people constantly talk about the life of others, interpret and tell false stories about me to my mother.
Okay.
It's normal. It's normal. Please, it's normal.
It's not normal.
Ah, okay. Okay, I
It's not normal.
fico mais cansado.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. If we speak about someone, we better speak to him, not about him. Especially not behind his back. So when we speak about someone, we should speak as if they are present. Okay, so let's wrap up this discussion about fate now, and can you open this file about success partnership?
Let me tell you that it was really very good. And I'm so glad to see that you are real like a psychologist, because you know you listen with so much love to
No.
people.
Look.
I need you to read.
I have it.
It's so nice to see how much love you listen. She's such a nice person, but she needs to be listened, you know, and
Who needs to listen?
this beautiful young girl, you know, and all of us.
So will you listen to her?
And you listen. It's nice. I mean, I see it, you know. Don't get bothered. He's posing his problem, and we are posing issues, and this is really. Thank you very much. Nice.
But thank you for mentioning listening, because listening is the main topic of our next section.
Yeah.
We have 20 more minutes. So can you start reading this?
Success Partnership Guide. Success Partnership is an alliance of two or more devotees who want to help each other succeed in devotional service and other areas of life that support devotional service. They speak once a week and have a two-way session, both playing roles of a coach and a client. They help each other working on their Krishna conscious goals by using the recommended structures below, or some other useful structures. You may have such partnership with several devotees if you like. Shastric inspiration for success partnership.
Okay, now go to the bottom and you will find these verses. I put them there. Because this is only the numbers of verses and one line, but you have the 4 verses down below. So now I want to share with you Shastric verses that inspired me to do this course. And that's a very powerful tool for success.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 29. Every soul is amazing. Some look on a soul as amazing. Some describe him as amazing. And some hear of him as amazing, while others, even after hearing about him, cannot understand him at all.
So the person who looks at the soul as amazing is a spiritual guide or a mentor. He has this perception. He thinks every devotee that God sends me is amazing. And I want to help them to release their potential. And some people don't understand even how much potential is there in every soul. Next.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 9. Always enlightening one another and conversing about me.
Inspirar-se.
The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me.
So this is type of conversations that I recommend in Success Partnership, to speak about spiritual advancement, to speak about how to overcome obstacles, to speak about Krishna, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, lessons in Krishna's pastimes. Hare Krishna, welcome. So please, you can come in, give them a seat. And this verse actually is great main inspiration for Success Partnership. This verse from the Gita. Yes?
9? 10, 9.
10:9. Machita Madgata Prana.
Este aqui é muito bom para o sucesso.
Can you make sure that she doesn't make noise? Next one.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter 22, verse 4.
Listen carefully.
Lord protects Brahmanas and Kshatriyas through each other. That is why the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas protect each other as well as themselves. And the Lord himself, who is both the cause and effect, and is yet immutable, protects them through each other.
You see? See, God protects others through someone. God protects people through someone. So here we see that God protects Kshatriyas through Brahmanas and Brahmanas through Kshatriyas, but we can apply this to anybody. I mean, God protects people through you. You can take this role of an instrument that God protects people through you. Next.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, chapter 22, verse 4.
That's the same. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's the same.
Okay.
Thank you. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, chapter 12, verse 36. Self-effulgent Vaikuntha planets. The self-effulgent Vaikuntha planets, by whose illumination alone all the illuminating planets within this material world give off reflected light, cannot be reached by those who are not merciful to other living entities. Only persons who constantly engage in welfare activities for other living entities can reach the Vaikuntha planets.
So you see, your caring for others is directly related to your own liberation. It's just here, this is described. Directly related to your spiritual promotion. So if you ask, why should I do this? Well, there is great benefit. Next.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, chapter 20, verse 18. Ritu and Indra. As King Indra was standing by, he became ashamed of his own activities and fell down before King Ritu to touch his lotus feet. But Ritu Maharaj immediately embraced him in great ecstasy and gave up all envy against him for his having stolen the horse meant for the sacrifice.
So Indra has stolen.
This one, Mataji? 4:20:18.
Indra has stolen the horse for the horse for the sacrifice, and there was a conflict between him and Prithu Maharaj because of that. But they both of them, in the Purport Prabhupada explains, they gave up envy so that they wanted to please the Lord. They gave up this. They have chosen to resolve the conflict for the pleasure of the Lord. And it says that they both gave up envy of each other. So this is a very important point, because people will have conflicts, and you can encourage them to both sides. If you're a mediator or something, or if you're an advisor, then you can encourage one person to give up envy of the other person. And regarding envy and criticizing others, there is one trap. We know that it's not okay to be envious or to criticize, and then we start to criticize those who criticize. When we start to become envious of those who are envious, so then we also become envious and we also criticize. We also become negative. So that means that we should not fall into this trap.
Psychic vampire.
Okay. Next, please.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 30, verse 8. Pracheta's friendly relationship. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear son of the King, I'm very much pleased by the friendly relationships among you. All of you are engaged in one occupation, devotional service. I'm so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Now you may ask a benediction of me."
So why should you have this success partnership, this mutual friendship, where you are dedicated to help each other succeed? The Lord says He is pleased with this and He is giving all benedictions. Next.
Which one is this one? Sorry.
Srimad Bhagavatam 4:38. 4:38.
30.
Because she's studying Srimad Bhagavatam.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 18, verse 9. Thinking of each other's welfare. May there be good fortune throughout the universe, and may all envious persons be pacified. May all living entities become calm by practicing Bhakti Yoga. For by accepting devotional service, they will think of each other's welfare. Therefore, let us all engage in the service of the Supreme Transcendence, Lord Shri Krishna, and always remain absorbed in thought of Him.
So by accepting devotional service, they will think of each other's welfare. This is the essence of success partnership. Thinking of each other's welfare. How can I help you succeed? How can I help you succeed? And now the remainder of time, this is a Shastrik. Okay, let's read the last one.
The last one. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, verse 40. Some devotees of the Lord exhibit external symptoms, acting like madmen. Others are introspective devotees, and still others partake of both natures. It is by one's steadfastness and by the merciful vibrations emanating from one's mouth that one's devotion can be judged, not otherwise.
You understand? Steadiness, steadfastness, so that you are steady in devotional service for years, and merciful vibrations from your mouth. These are the criteria for spiritual advancement, not your external, like maybe showing ecstasy or being very introverted. Some people think that spiritual means you don't talk and you are super quiet, and some people spiritual means you are screaming Haribol, Haribol whole day. But it says that this is the criteria. Of course, chanting Hare Krishna is a merciful vibration also, but especially in relating to others, how we speak to people, it says that harsh speech is a child of irreligion. Harsh speech is a child of irreligion. So this is Shastric basis for success partnership and inspiration. And now we have here, you can get this file where I'm explaining different structures and systems, but I will give you the general description which relates to all of these structures, which is saying, so you have two people, they meet together, half session, you are a mentor, you are a coach, half session, you are a coachee or a client or a person who is being mentored. And this is two-way session where people listen to each other very attentively, and they ask relevant questions which help the person to think about their success, and then they sometimes discuss the Shastric instructions, how you can deal with this goal or with this problem, how we can use these Shastric instructions. Maybe look in the Bhagavad Gita. You will see I have given several systems. And then make an action plan. And this is not all. After you take action, you report to your success partner. So you create accountability, you create responsibility. If I know, I'm doing this last, I don't know how many months, I have 2 people with whom I'm doing success partnership, and I'm sending reports about my progress. And when you know that you have to report, you become more serious about your habits, about different goals that you set. So now maybe you don't have a mentor, but you have a success partner to whom you can be accountable as if he is your mentor. So it's so valuable. I feel so helped in my spiritual life just by somebody agreeing to receive my reports, to give me feedback, and we discuss about things, and to give me a perspective. Sometimes I ask for perspective. What do you think about this? Then they gave me different perspective. Maybe more Krishna conscious perspective. So this is like the essence of this system. And now I'm giving. You can use any of these. And of course, maybe next time I come, we can do a whole course about it, where we can practice, in pairs, we can practice these things. It requires practice. But the whole essence is, I'm dedicated to your success, and you are dedicated to my success. And I'm always interested, how are you doing? And you can do this with unlimited amount of devotees. So until maybe half a year ago, I have been doing coaching one way. I am a coach, you're a client. Now I have so many coaches because it's two-way. And it's helpful for me. It's helpful for me also. And I had my coaches before, but it didn't continue on an ongoing basis because I became a coach and became so busy coaching people that I didn't have time for anybody to coach me. And I didn't have a big need for this. But sometimes you need it and it's helpful. And now, what is the benefit of people coaching the coach? People who are not coaches, if they coach the coach, they learn coaching and they are practicing coaching. And they can become coaches themselves or mentors. They are learning, practicing. So they learn how to listen, how to ask questions, how to give feedback maybe, or reflect back. So I want to encourage you to find someone with whom you would like to have such a relationship. If you have questions, I'm always here to help you how to do it. You can get this file. Now yesterday until 1 a.m. I was copying hundreds of gigabytes from my electronic library to Prabhu's hard drive. So now he has all my files, and you can all have them if you like. And there is one folder called Devotee Care. You can only copy this folder. It's also very big. I think maybe even 10 giga. Maybe 10 gigabytes. If you get a flash drive, USB drive, which is I think about 16 or 20, you can copy Devotee Care folder. But if you want any other folder, there is Prabhupada folder, which is like 150 gigabytes. There is videos and audio and original audio and all the books. And there is the whole database in one PDF. Can you imagine that? Everything in one file. So there is so much to learn from. So much exciting, inspiring material. We have devotional folder, professional folder, Prabhupada folder, and I have given all my folder where I have recorded classes, courses, files, slides, interviews, media interviews. So you can use all this for your own success. And as you are learning about success, you can share with your success partner. You can use everything you learn to help them succeed. And in this way, this course is called Helping Each Other Succeed. So we can develop a culture of mutual help, mutual encouragement, mutual support. And Prabhupada wanted us to cooperate. He said, your love for me will be shown by how much you cooperate. And I think this is a very nice way to cooperate. So thank you very much for listening. Do you have any questions about Success Partnership? We have 5 more minutes for questions.
Can I bring some pen drive to?
Can you?
Can I bring pen drive to copy the material?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me empty pen drive. I copy for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I will copy for you. What you want? You want devotee care or?
Devotee care, for example. Yeah.
He has everything. You can visit him sometimes. He cooks very nice khichdi. He can, but don't ask Kalindi because you will stay with them forever if she cooks. Because I'm treated to her kitchen every day, and I'm thinking of renting a room there. Maybe renting because their daughter, she has 3 rooms. 2 are full of toys, and 1 is for her sleeping, and kitchen is also half her. So so maybe she will agree. She starts to like me a little bit, so maybe she will agree that I rent 1 room, and of course prasadam is amazing. I mean, I would pay for prasadam also. I have to get a job here also. But you can come with a bigger hard drive and copy anything you want from him. Because now he has everything. It's like probably few hundred gigabytes of materials. I was collecting this for 20 years. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yes. There's a famous quote that Adosradana, that first comes faith, but yet you said that faith is something we develop. So in fact, it's very dynamic. No?
Adaushada is initial faith, so that you can start. But firm faith is nishta. Firm faith it comes a little bit later. Can you read the quote? I want to share something else. Quote which is before this file. About
Our life is a...
yes, please listen to this very carefully. Please read it loudly, and you please translate softly. Because yes.
Our life is a love story between us and God. Every person, every experience, every gift, every loss, every pain is sent to our path for one reason only: to bring us back to Him.
So this is a theme that will be present when you counsel people, to show them how everything they go through is related to Krishna. And this is told by a Muslim woman who is a preacher. And she is really amazing. I mean, she has quotes that really hit me hard. This is one of them. She is very devoted to Allah, to God, and I think she's a very, very, very pure person, very pure devotee. So I think this is the essence of life, that everything that happens is meant to bring us back to Him, good or bad, everything. And when people understand that, they become unstoppable, unbreakable, isn't it? Unstoppable, unbreakable. They know God is here, and He wants me back to Him, and He will put obstacles, He will test me, He will give trials and tribulations, temptations, but I don't want to give up. I want to show Him I'm serious, and I will not give up. I have faith. And if you can instill this in people, then you have done your job as a helper, as a spiritual guide. Yes, please continue.
That was the only question. So
What was the question?
about the qualities of faith that they actually are. You answered it very nicely.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Initial faith and then the firm faith. And when you develop firm faith, then the real taste, ruchi, comes.
So firm faith is really like nishta, it's steady. No?
Yes,
It's
steady
quicker.
faith. Yeah, you don't shake anymore. You are convinced 100%. You don't leave. You can have difficulties, but you don't never leave. You will continue on this path, even if you are troubled and whatever, and any kind of difficulty you will face.
I read Ramakrishna. I don't don't know what do you think of Ramakrishna.
I haven't read him, but I heard he's like a personalist, isn't it, Ramakrishna?
He's a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually, because he is a bhakti yogi too.
Yes, but I heard about Ramakrishna chicken mission, and then they eat chicken, they eat meat, and I don't think this is Vedic and this is bona fide. So, and Prabhupada, I think Prabhupada met him or something, and he lost his ability to speak at the end of his.
Cancer.
Yeah, he's lost his ability to speak. So, but I want questions about success partnership. If you have any questions, because I try to explain and inspire you, but if you have any questions,
I have
try to
one
do it.
question,
Yes.
which is general, but I don't understand at all. I read that we should not mix the solution with the problem. I'm sure you can answer me. I don't know what this means. I've been thinking all these days. I should not mix the solution with the problem.
Who said that?
It's a psychologist or a coach.
I think the best is to ask him.
I don't know, I read it somewhere.
Better ask him.
No, I read it somewhere in Facebook.
I don't know what it means. You should not mix, because solution is always connected to the problem. So
Yeah.
they are related. I don't know how you can separate them. If anybody has idea,
Yeah, so that is a good question. Answer already.
maybe he has.
No, I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
Yeah, another question. How is the better way, for example, to us to inspire partnership in other yatras, rather than invite the people, devotees, to come to our yatra, to participate, etc. For
To
example,
inspire what?
to inspire other devotees of other yatras.
I think first we have to inspire devotees of our yatra here. Then you can inspire others, because this yatra becomes very strong, very enthusiastic. Then you can invite them, and when they see, they say, "Oh, we want to be like you." I think this is better. First, charity begins at home.
Thank you.
Okay, so I promised Maharaj we will stop before 8. And okay, last question, and we will stop.
I haven't understood. Could you just explain what should be the level of the person that wants to enter this partnership? Are there any?
God bless you. We have to write the prerequisites. We have to write the criteria or the qualities or the qualifications of the person who will enter success partnership. We can put 10 or something. We will do that, but I will do a couple of more things while I'm here. That I will leave you some documents so you can have some guidelines for this. This is a very good idea. Thank you so much. This is a very good idea to define. Yeah.
Well, I'm asking because
Yes.
I'm considering me like a devotee, but I was not initiated yet.
That's
And
okay.
I don't know if it's okay for me to
It's okay.
to think about it.
Yes.
and enter and
It's completely okay.
just to learn.
Initiation is not the main qualification for success partnership. You can, even if you are not initiated, you can do it. You can do it with initiated devotee or uninitiated devotee. When you see the structure, you will see you don't have to be super qualified and super trained and super educated to do this. You just have to follow the system and sincerely want to help user intelligence, and then you can do a lot. You can do a lot. Thank you very much. I will not sing now because it's already. We promised we will finish before 8, and it's 1 minute.
Actually, I wanted to ask.
What?
Because it's going to be kirtan now, so you could start and sing for
Kirtan?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which kirtan?
It's the Holy Name Week, so
Yeah.
But what shall I sing?
Whatever.
Holy Mahamantra.
But Maharaj, be okay that we sit like this, or we should sit in a
Yeah, it's
different?
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we are starting Holy Name program now.
I think it's better to sit from
Towards the date?
Towards the deity, maybe, yeah, that might be
É
better.
melhor chamar Maharaj.
yeah, it's better to
I think you should wait for Maharaj. Yeah. I don't hold it.
Or maybe
or maybe close one.
Maybe Maharaj wants.
Could you go and say to Maharaj that
Yeah, for example, yesterday in the mantra programs, we closed all them.
okay.
Really?
We suggest
I can play harmonium. I can play harmonium. So we have finished our program, and now we are starting the Kirtan program. Holy name is starting. Can you give me the harmonium? I put it here.
No, it's too weight.
No, it's not. Small harmonium. I mean, not too small, but it's okay. I think I can handle it here.
I have some
Maybe later. Ooh.
It's too heavy.
Too heavy. That's
No,
what
it's
I
okay. Just lift the microphone. Lift the microphone. Slowly. Yeah. Lift it and try to lift it and then put it from the top. Ooh, so strong. Do you have a cover?